Hey everyone, it's Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're actually going to be talking about 10 cryptocurrencies that just might not make this bear market. As we continue to see Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as so many other coins in the market, struggle, there's some coins that may just not make it. And I mean, going down to a 90 to 95% of a decrease during this time. So Bitcoin right now at 28K, we actually saw it dip down all the way below 27K and now has kind of a nice recovery, up to that 28K price point. But there's been a lot of rumors that there are coins, like I said, that may do the same thing as Terra or even worse. So let's jump into the top 10 cryptocurrencies that might not sustain the massive bear market. So this article goes over a few in detail. The first one is going to be Shiba Inu. So Shiba Inu price has been plummeting for the past few months. The coin will make marginal gains and then dip farther in the bearish market condition. That's why it has been plummeting for the past 5 months, and crypto experts say that Shiba Inu might drop farther. The biggest problem for SHIB right now is the reducing number of transactions, dropping the holder's account and dropping the token price. Though Shiba Inu is loved by everyone, there are chances it will fail to survive the bear market. So let's take a look at where that coin is right now. We're actually going to be using CoinMarketCap for a lot of these just because some don't come up on Coinbase, and I know you guys like the simplicity of Coinbase, but CoinMarketCap does a better job in some kind of small ways. So right now we can see the Shiba Inu is at that $5 billion market cap. If we take a look at the last 3 months, you can see exactly what we talked about in the article, or the last year really. We went up to a very, very nice high price point back in October 26th of last year. And since then, we haven't seen even remotely a sign of hope. Right here would be maybe a potential sign of hope back in January 25th to the 30th. We saw a nice little increase early February. But then again, we dropped right back down, knowing that this bear market is kind of here to stay for a little while. So Shiba Inu is definitely a coin to watch out for when it comes to long-term capability of staying alive in this market. We could even see it drop to previous pretty crazy price points before we saw, in October of last year, we saw prices much, much lower. I'm not even going to try to explain the prices because obviously there's so many zeros, but it's crazy to see Shiba Inu as such a success into such a failure so quickly. And I think there's potential for many other altcoins that don't have true utility to remain in this kind of area where you don't really know where it's going next. It's ranked number 17 in CoinMarketCap still, so it's definitely not dead yet, and it has some potential still left in the tank. I want to jump though into the next coin. So we have Terra. Obviously, Terra, how can we forget about this famous Terra Luna crash? Terra is one of those cryptocurrencies that are the reason of really why crypto market could turn even more bearish. People are kind of scared of the same thing happening. So it actually had an all-time high of about $118. Next thing you know, it crashed very, very quickly. So right now we're at 0.00007. And if you guys have been watching this chart, it has been a massacre for a lot of people that really just wanted to kind of invest in something that had long-term potential. And obviously this coin did not. If we take a look at Terra USD, because Terra UST obviously did the same thing. I don't even know if they have it on here. UST. I don't know. Let's see here. So yeah, it's 0.01 right now. It had a 17% increase actually in the last day, which is nice. But when you're expecting your coin to be $1 and it's 10 cents, that's not 10 cents, 1 cent. That's definitely not something you want to see. So Terra UST not looking good as well. That's another coin that just really couldn't survive this bear market. Let's jump into another great cryptocurrency that really might not see the end of this bear market. That's Zcash. Zcash has actually been talked about quite a bit. We don't talk about it too much here on this channel, but Zcash does have a lot going for it and kind of reasons to believe that it could kind of potentially die out here in this bear market. So Zcash was launched by one of the most respected technical teams in the world. Zcash is the HTTPS of blockchains, protecting your freedom to save and spend as you like. Zcash was the first project to implement ZK Snarks, a novel from really of zero knowledge cryptography that really gives its users the strongest privacy available in any digital currency. So multiple independent organizations funded to innovate Zcash. So let's take a look at why they think Zcash could be the next one on the list. If we look at the all-time, we can see that we've come such a long way and really not much price movement at this point. It's mostly just continual dips. And every time they try to go up, the coin market cap is not really rising for Zcash because of the really cycle that we're in for the crypto market right now. Thankfully, the last 7 days, you can see exactly that. So it kind of makes this even more obvious that we are continuing to see dips across the board from 94, $95 ish down to below $80. Zcash is definitely one of those coins, that you could potentially buy in very, very low. And that's actually the same thing with all of these coins that we're going to talk about today on this article. They're all potential buys at very, very low price points for huge flips. However, the ones I would skip out on are obviously going to be Terra and Terra USD. I don't think those are coming back, and I think most of you should realize that they are not coming back as well. So let's jump into Cosmos, because Cosmos is one that I actually take off this list. And, there's people that really don't love Cosmos for many different reasons, but I think their team is exactly, kind of what they're aiming to do, I guess, is exactly what is needed in the crypto space. So let's take a look at Cosmos and understand what this chart is kind of doing and why I think there's still potential. So a 2.9% increase in the last day alone, that's pretty nice to see it. And $7.63 Cosmos is not as nice to see, because we were just seeing prices up to about $40 and maybe even $44. Yeah, 43 to 61 January 15th. Then we came crashing down to $7.63. This is a coin that I actually would be buying at this price point. I'm very happy with buying Cosmos at this price point. We had a huge dip, and it's just because of a bear market, right? There's not much else to really put Cosmos down below this $2 billion market cap. It's at right now at $2.1 billion market cap, so it's staying and struggling kind of with the rest of the market. But this is definitely a coin, like I said, worth looking into, worth maybe dollar cost averaging in on. As remember, guys, though, I'm not a financial advisor. We also have ApeCoin. So ApeCoin's a very interesting coin because of the potential and utility it does provide for a lot of different users. It has huge, huge potential. We saw it doing really, really well, up to about $25, $26 even, earlier in the year. However, now with the market, like everything else, it's really, really starting to tank. Almost below $1 billion in market cap, down to $4.35. This is another coin I could see coming back during a bull market. I don't think it's a dead coin. I just think it's going to struggle much, much harder than many other cryptocurrencies in the space. ApeCoin, definitely one, like I said, maybe worth dollar cost averaging. So right now, based on the coins we've gone into so far, Cosmos and ApeCoin, I'm definitely okay with putting some money in at these price points. I would skip out on Shiba Inu, anything to do with Terra, Zcash, and we'll continue on our list. So Elrond is next on the list. They're starting to get into coins that I really do believe long-term. So Elrond, another coin that could potentially do well. Just because of the market struggling now doesn't mean that these coins are going to go to zero. As we see a market cap barely above $1 billion, down to $47.46. It had an all-time high of about $300 to $500. I know it was a very, very short-lived $490 all-time high, but it was still an all-time high at $490. So $490 down to $47.46 is definitely a deep drop, and a lot of people are not excited about where Elrond could potentially be headed. I wouldn't be buying yet. I think we're actually going to dip lower. I think we're going to see about a $500 million market cap and a maybe $2 billion market cap in about 3 to 4 years. This one's going to take a while to recover because it's a slow process and a slow cryptocurrency recovery when it comes to a coin like Elrond. We look at the article here. It talks about how Elrond is a blockchain protocol that seeks to offer extremely fast transaction speeds by using sharding. The project describes itself as a technology ecosystem for the new internet, which includes fintech, decentralized finance, and the Internet of Things. So when it comes to coins that actually have utility, it's a very, very slow but very steady usually increase when it does come to a bull market. And I think Elrond's going to do exactly that. A slow but steady, solid increase when we get back to a bull market. Avalanche is next. Avalanche AVAX was one of the tokens that had a very, very nice kind of rise, kind of like Elrond here. If we look at AVAX on CoinMarketCap, we can see that we do have above a $5 billion market cap. However, a very, very solid struggle like most coins in this last year, or really last 3 months. So you can see basically an all-time high around $101. And if we actually take a look at the all-time, we had peaks of about $134. But in this last 3 months, our all-time high was about $103. We came flying down like the rest of the market, and now we're seeing $19 on the market for Avalanche. Avalanche is another coin that I do believe will come back. There's not too many coins I think are going to die off that are in this top 50 market cap. If you go into the 200 to 300 market cap range of rank coins, you're going to find a lot of coins that are going to die off. But some of these high top market cap coins. I don't believe they're going to die. They have projects that are reasonable. They have utility behind them. They have reasons that they are going to stay alive. Avalanche is one of those that I would be dollar cost averaging in on at about $19. I think we could go much lower though, as the market is still struggling. And, we could see a 24, 23, 22K Bitcoin in the next couple of months. As we take a look at the next coin, it's going to be Cardano. Cardano is one I've talked about many, many times. Should be in everybody's number, I don't know, probably top 5 when it comes to dollar cost averaging in on these low dips. I think, realistically, Cardano is going to be a coin that comes back very, very heavily. I know the whole point of today's video is to talk about the 10 cryptocurrencies that really could barely hang on the edge and might fail to really survive in this bear or massive bear market, they say, as they have the old picture of the bear there. But, realistically, a lot of these coins are going to have a nice recovery because they picked out coins in the top 50 market cap. If they picked coins, like I said, in the top 200, that would be a huge, huge different story. But a lot of these coins have huge, huge potential, big partnerships, utility that could really survive any kind of bear market. Cardano could be exactly that. So 53 cents right now, a 3% decrease in the last really in the last day. If we take a look at the all-time though, or really just the last 3 months, you can see how coming down from $1.20 all the way to this 53-cent price point. We actually had an all-time high at $3.10 as well during the smart contract release. Cardano is one of those coins long-term we will be most likely bullish on, as well as really kind of happy about where we're at now, because it's going to give us a dollar cost average at a 53-cent price point. I could see this one going down to the 40s. Maybe even 30s, but not much lower than that. I think the market cap will continue to stay stable around a 15 to 18 million. Sorry, not 15 to 18 million, but 15 to 18 billion dollar market cap. So definitely keep an eye on Cardano. It's got kind of great passive income as well for most of these coins. So that's something you want to definitely take advantage of. If you actually stake Cosmos or stake your Cardano or whatever else, you can find those passive income rewards. And during this kind of bear market, that's going to keep keeping you at least happy about the future when this does have a nice recovery around it. So continue to dollar cost average in coins that you believe in, as these don't all mean they're going to go to zero. All these coins definitely are going to remain. I think Uniswap though is one that I really wouldn't be investing in right now too heavily. I think Uniswap has had its days when it's been such a success to where now I don't know how much higher we're going to go. Coming from that $35 price point, or really our all-time high was around $43.16, down all the way to this $4.44, Uniswap may see really rougher days ahead. And I think that's just because a lot of people are switching over to PancakeSwap or using exchanges and then moving their really kind of moving their crypto from there. Uniswap will always have its use. It'll always have its utility. However, I think there's going to be better options out there soon that really kind of avoid using these high gas fees. Even if it's on the Ethereum network, you have to remain kind of ready for an exchange that does kind of provide you with more utility. So I think that's something that could be coming. Uniswap, rank 23 right now, I could see it dropping to rank 30, rank 40 in the next couple of years. So definitely one of those coins that I would not be jumping into. And so that comes down to when we talk about the cryptocurrencies that might fail to survive this bear market, the top four are the only ones I could maybe see: Shiba Inu, Terra UST, Zcash, and then obviously as well, Uniswap is going to survive. It's just not going to do as well as a lot of people are hoping when it comes to the coin price or coin value at the very least. So those are my thoughts on today's market, kind of today's prices. And thank you guys again for tuning in. If you have not already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. I'm always trying to keep you guys up to date with crypto, whether it's a bear or bull market. You guys want to know, I want to know. We're going to keep deep diving into the market. And this is when, like I said, a lot of people make their money. So we'll see you all in the next one.